Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you're having a good week. It is Friday night and I thought I'd do an overview of this week's Bullseye trade by Jeff Bishop. So if you don't know what that is, I've done an article all about it. You can go to this URL, it'll be in the description below. So you can go and check it out and see all the previous trades that I've taken and shown in this track record for Jeff Bullseye's trades. So basically it is a service where Jeff alerts one single options trade at the start of the week. So usually around the market open, he'll send out an email. I'll show you one of those emails in a minute. And you basically follow his instructions and hope that you make some money over the next few days. And it's been fantastic in 2022. I've put the whole track record in here that you can have a look at. And I wanted to go over this week's one and just kind of see like where we're at. So yeah, come and check out this article. Here's the list of the trades. So you have to be able to trade options, simple calls and puts. Usually it's calls, but actually this week it was puts on the Qs. So this was actually the alert, came out on Monday morning on the 1st of August. So basically by the QQQ 15th of August 22nd, or this year's, 310 puts near $4. And so that was what came out. This is the Raging Bull dashboard here. So Bullseye pick of the week. This is what you get when you actually get the alert. It comes via email, and then you also get a link to come to the dashboard here as well. Just get rid of their huge disclaimer. So yeah, let's have a look at it. So this was the chart he put up. He put some of the basic details, very minimal details in this one. So he said the QQQ has rallied $20 in 3 days, and I don't think it can go in straight up and like without a dip at this point. Right now, every chart I'm looking at is telling me that the Qs are pretty extended at this point and due for a dip any time now. Good luck. Well, this week definitely needed some luck because this was one of the most difficult trades that I've taken from the Bullseye trade. So to give you kind of some perspective, if you look at my list of results for this year, they've pretty much, vast majority of them have been big winners, 100%, 100%. You can go to this article and watch all the similar videos that I've done like this one and go through them all. And there's the occasional losing one, like Meta was a loser. And you can go through and you can see that all of these in green are all like winners. They've been fantastic. So this is a really great service, but there are some losers, and recently there's been actually more so than usual. So let me go a little bit more detail here. So these were the puts that were, supposed to be bought. And here's the stop. For some reason he always gives the underlying stock, not the options terms of like a stop loss. So close above 320 on the underlying, and 308 would be the profit target. So let's have a look at that. One thing before we move on though is he does post another really helpful thing. I always bring this to people's attention because a lot of people don't know this is what he does. So we go to the weekly updates. So an hour or two after the first alert comes out, he does a video. So this was this week's video. I think it's a live broadcast. It starts at 11 Eastern, I think. And he talks about the trade in a lot more details for like an hour. So that's really useful, especially if you're new to the service, or to options trading, or to just how Jeff trades. In general, this thing is really good. So if you're joining or you're in it, make sure you watch this or listen to it. It's usually pretty helpful. Anyway, let's go over what happened with the Qs. So Jeff was wrong this week. The Qs did not dip very much at all. So on the left here I've put Monday, so this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, so today. So you can see Jeff was saying that the Qs were probably going to dip for the week and then, we'd take some profit. And in fact, they dipped a little bit and then they really ripped to the upside. So second time in the last 2 weeks that Jeff has kind of mistimed the markets a little bit. These bear rallies can really, these bullish rallies within a bear market can really trick even people that have been trading for 20 years like Jeff. So he definitely was struggling on this one a little bit. However, if you'd used the plan that I've been talking about in these videos, and a lot of people have sort of agreed with me, the people that I know that are in Bullseye trades as well, is you never ever buy at the open. So if you bought down here, you'd be a little disappointed, right? Because you'd never really be in the profit at all. You'd be losing money every time they spiked, and up here you'd be stopped out around 320, which is around this mark. To put things into perspective though, let me plot the contracts because that's usually more helpful, right? So we're looking for the 15th of August 310 puts. So we go here, so we close this down, we go to the 15th of August here, and then we go to the 310 puts, which is right here, right here. So let's send those 310 puts to my charts, like that. Alright, so go to the charts. So this is Monday right here, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like there, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. Hold on, there's something wrong here. Let me just get the dates right here. So it's August. Yeah, so we're showing an extra day this day. So this is the Monday, right? So what I did is I bought the puts down here. So this was Monday. So I left it alone on Monday. But I know some people that bought here and then sold up here. So they were able to go from about 360 to about 465 little scalp. I actually waited for it to retest this again, so this was the lows on the contract, so I waited for a retest of the lows here and then just took the move up into here. So I actually made 40% on this just by doing that. The contracts, it's not so easy to see, it's kind of messy, so let's go back to the Qs. I'll show you that chill move I took and the reason for me taking it. So you can see we had the spike on the Monday on the stock, or the underlying QQQ, and then the another one here. And I actually took advantage of it from here and rode the puts down to here. And I'm glad it did, because it, it's got 40%, so then I just, took the profits and ran. And thankfully I didn't try and get greedy, because this thing just went the opposite way overnight, all the way up to here and stopped most people out around about here. So it wouldn't have been the end of the world, I got in here with the puts and I would have stopped out at 320ish, which would be here. Instead I just took that move down, which was close to 40%, so I was really happy with that. And mainly that was based off the rejection from this level here, so the previous day high, right? So as soon as I saw it rejecting off the previous day high, I was like, you know what, this could be a good entry. It was at like 337. And Jeff's idea was maybe under 4 if you could get it. So 337, significantly under 4. I thought it was worth a stab, given the fact it was also rejecting off of that key level as well. So you can see like this was, I'll draw in, make it easier, quick drawing tools. So like this line here, right, so this was the Monday. So I know people were making money on this move and then on this move. And unfortunately it did go against people there, but so I feel like I timed it fairly well, and managed to make money on this play, even though it didn't go the way that Jeff hoped. So so it's not always going to be linear, right? Sometimes Jeff will make money and I won't, and sometimes I'll make money and Jeff won't. In this case, I took it from 337, these puts, to 450, which is almost a 40% win. But unfortunately Jeff didn't. Jeff mistimed it and ended up stopping out. I don't know when he got in exactly, but he stopped out up here for a 40% loss. So I think making these trades your own it's important. So a couple of things that I keep saying in these videos is don't chase. So don't buy it immediately on the Monday right out the gates, right? Because if you chase this and you're like, okay, it's selling off, I'm going to take puts here, you'd immediately have been suffering a pretty significant loss. So my main advice of the service is to be patient and wait until you get a good entry at the end of Monday, or even during Tuesday. Most of the moves tend to happen later on in the week. So here you can see the move happened. It was the wrong direction, but it happened on the Wednesday, Thursday, and the Friday. So usually the first 2 days are kind of biding your time, trying to get a really good price for the contracts. So, because you'd be really hurting if you'd gone in here and got these at like $6 or something, and then stopped out at like $2 up here, you'd be pretty mad. So you got to put some of your own like management into this as well, based around the due diligence that Jeff does and the parameters he gives, but also just like taking the trade and making it your own as well. So I know one guy scalped the puts from here down to here, and then did it again, ended up making like 80% on a position size overall. So it was an amazing week for him. So that was pretty cool to see. But yeah, so that was the Bullseye trade for the week. It was a failed attempt. It's a win for me, but a loss for Jeff. And the other thing happened, I think, was the opposite the week before. So anyway, hopefully that's helpful. Definitely check out this article. It's in the description below. and that's where I'm going to keep posting every trade. What Jeff does, what I do, like the whole thing. Alright guys, have a good weekend.